What's up, guys? Doomwake here, and welcome back to another Pioneer video here on the channel. You know, Pioneer may not be a format that is, I guess, widely accepted as a competitive format any longer by Wizards of the Coast, but let me tell you, I still have a really good time playing it. Before we continue, if you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Really does help out the YouTube algorithm. And like the video, and let me know in the comment section down below what you guys thought of the video. So, today, this is actually kind of a special video. To give you a little bit of context, right when Doomsday Excruciator came out, around the time it was spoiled, I actually made a bet with my Twitch chat where I told them if Doomsday Excruciator top 8's a Pioneer Challenge in the first, month or so, that I would gift them 25 subs. And lo and behold, here I stand, 25 subs, not richer. Well, I mean, I gifted them to my own chat, but you get the idea. Anyways, Doomsday Excruciator has top 8'd a Pioneer Challenge in the year of our Lord 2024, and I had to give it a try. I didn't believe in this card at first, I'm going to be completely honest with you, but this particular deck list is, it looks honestly pretty good, and there's a lot of cool things going on here. So the main combo is Doomsday Excruciator. This card says, when it enters, if you cast it, each player exiles everything in their library but the bottom 6, and then at the beginning of your upkeep, you draw a card. So you get them down to 6 cards in their library, and then you simply just mill them out. Jace the Perfected Mind has enters with 5 loyalty, and you can minus X to make target player mill 3 times X cards, which means that when you cast Doomsday Excruciator, you only need the Jace on 2 loyalty. And what's nice is you can even play the Jace early while you're interacting with them, like your, Heartless Acts, Fatal Pushes, Thoughtseizes, Spell Pierce. You have plenty of ways to interact early. Play Jace on turn 4 on an empty board. They have to at least respect the combo. Maybe there's nothing they can even do about it. And then turn 6, you just slap down Doomsday minus the Jace, and that's it. The game's over. The other cool thing about this is Demonic Counsel, where it's 2 mana to search for a Doomsday Excruciator, which, to be honest, I don't necessarily know that we need 4 Counsel and 3 Doomsday. I feel like that might be a bit too many. Maybe you could trim on numbers of either of those, because 7 seems like a lot. But if you can somehow get to Delirium, which I will say, not the easiest thing to do. You have instants and sorceries, creatures, you have 4 planeswalkers, you can get a land in the graveyard. Like, you can do it, but it's not the easiest. But if you have Delirium, you can search for any card, so that means you can find Jace with it. So that's kind of another way to set up the combo. We talked about the interaction, 4 push, 3 Thoughtseize, 2 Heartless Act. We are playing Ledger Shredder, which is interesting for a couple of reasons. Ledger Shredder is one of the easiest ways to help you get Delirium. Maybe turn 3, you play a Shredder and a cantrip. You can put a land in the graveyard off the Shredder. That's the type that's not the easiest to get into your graveyard. And then from there, you can kind of, get the instant creature sorcery aspect of it, and that can turn on Council. But it also fuels Dig Through Time, where casting Shredder and cantrips, double spelling, looting, getting cards in your graveyard. Dig Through Time does have a bit of anti-synergy with Council, but the idea is maybe if you draw Council without Delirium, you just go get the Demon, and then maybe the Dig Through Time can help find the Jace. Or if you cast Council before Dig, you Council to find the Jace, then you Dig, and kind of go from there. And then that's pretty much it. There's cantrips, 4 Consider, 4 Sleight of Hand to help you find the combo more consistently. I think we're playing Sleight of Hand over Op just because it's a sorcery, whereas Opt is an instant and you already have a few more instants than sorceries in the deck, so to keep the count a little bit more even, choosing to play Sleight of Hand instead. Mana base, nothing too crazy going on here, bunch of dual lands. The one thing I will mention is you can't really afford to play a lot of lands that don't produce black mana. So there's 23 lands in the deck in total. There are 3 Urborgs to help facilitate that, and then you'll notice there's 1 island and 1 Ipnu Rivulet. So only 2 lands in our deck that can't produce black mana, which, maybe there's a version where you don't play the Urborgs and you don't play either of these, and then every land makes black, but you don't have to play 3 Urborgs. That could be something as well. But that is pretty much it for the main deck. The sideboard's got some counter spells, a Meathook Massacre, Invoke Despair, 4 copies of Sheoldred the Apocalypse for when you need to pivot in plans. If your opponent has a lot of counter spells and you're less likely to be able to resolve the combo, I think that's when Sheoldred comes in. Extinction Event, Path of Peril for the creature decks, Graveyard Trespasser for graveyard hate, and then 1 Bitter Triumph just as kind of a catch-all removal spell. Again, like I said, I didn't believe in the Doomsday Excruciator, but This particular individual who top 8 this challenge is going to make me believe. So without further ado, I will see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. This video is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com. Do you need cards for your upcoming RCQs? Standard cards, maybe modern cards for your local FNMs, perhaps even some EDH cards. You need sleeves for your decks for your upcoming tournaments? They got you covered. And you can use promo code DOOM for 5% off of your next order at checkout. Cool Stuff Inc. They got cool stuff, and they have it in stock. All right. Is Inverter of Truth back in Pioneer? The answer is probably no. Okay, how many total lands in my deck do not cast Doomsday Excruciator? But there's 2? Oh, there's 3 Urborgs. Okay, got it. Combo spotted. I'm keeping this hand. Putting back... What? What am I putting back? Where's Thoughtreize? You can do it with Jace the Perfected Mind. You don't need Thoughtreize. Because this puts both players to 6 cards in library, and then even with 3 loyalty, this still kills them. This is gonna be so bad. I never said it was gonna be good. I'll tell you that. I did not say it was gonna be good. Turn out on. Oh. Wait a minute. Rio just gave me the greatest idea of all time. You know what card is legal in Timeless? Dark Ritual. Just saying. Just saying. Show and Tell, Reanimator legal and Timeless. Yeah, if they cast Show and Tell and you put Doomsday Excruciator into play, like, they just die. All right, can I get a translator? Can I please get a translator? Please and thank you. Yeah, seize Black Pips, immediately Dark Ritual. I mean, Dark Ritual is a cool card. It's a card that you can play in the format, you know? They just let you do that. I probably shouldn't cast this Shredder. So let's hold up Pierce. I don't know what that means. I'm confused. Spell Pierce not so hot against this in this hand. T crack the skull. What does that mean? T crack the skull. I don't get it. That's what they typed in chat. What even is that? I don't know. That's what it detected. What do you want from me? That's just what Google said, man. Rare BM. It means I crack your head. Why do they want to crack my head? That's not nice. What if I don't want them to crack my head? It detected Ligurian. It detected the Ligma language. Oh, because they're playing Titan Strength. That's why. Okay. Where's my lands? Can we talk about why this deck is playing 23 lands? Mi hermano. 23 lands, dog? I'm going to cast this and put a 6-drop into my hand that I can't even come close to casting. Okay, now they're typing more stuff in chat. I'm going to need a translator. Would not attack with Shredder. Why? All right, chat, can I have a translator? Please and thank you. Where's our resident translator? They're saying once I draw a creature. You made it up. Most of your capping. Oh, I also didn't pay out the prediction. Professional streamer, by the way. Holy shit, I drew a land. Let's go. Italian guy, what does it mean? Tell me what it means. You put it into Google and it says Constellation Trigger? You're lying to me. You're definitely lying to me. I need a translator, okay? I need a translator. It's not translatable. Is that a good or a bad thing? Also, it's time to pump it up. Any pumpers? All right, fine. I'll stop attacking, all right? Maybe I'll find a copy of Urborg. I mean, I need one. I milled one. I don't want that. Actually, I need to keep this Jace in play, right? So let's dig. 1, 2... I don't care about Delirium. I can't be bothered. Fine, I'll care about Delirium. So I need to keep everything. Exile the instants. Keep sorcery late instant. Probably don't need 2 of those. Can I get an Urborg, please? Nope, still the Urborg. I guess I'll take Consider Dig. Play this plus here, nothing, pass. Is it the right Jace? It is the right Jace. How is it the wrong Jace for the combo? You guys realize what happens, right? You cast Doomsday Excruciator. They go to 6 cards in library. What happens when you Jace -2 to mill them for 6? Not all at once. Not all at once. The third. I don't think I need the third one, all right? Oh, doggy. Oh, doggy. Somebody, Mom, get the camera. Mom, get the camera. Imagine they kill my Jace in response. Would someone say dog? Yeah, me. All right, your turn. I pass. I'll pass. Oh, you have no cards in your deck. Wow, that's cool. Dude, every time I play a new deck, I always do the thing game 1, match 1, and then I never even come close to winning a game the rest of the league. And I assume that this is going to be no different. Okay, so Bitter is good, Path is good, Event's good. Do I want the Sheoldreds against them? Like, is the combo too slow? I could trim on the combo, maybe. I don't know, that they're not going to have Fatal Push in their deck, right? Can't imagine they would have Push in. Are we trying this? I mean, it sounds kind of bad, right? Leave 1 Doomsday in the deck. Well, I kind of wanted to cut the Jaces too, because Jace is not very good against them. I also don't know what else I would cut. Maybe Thoughtseize? What if I did this? Keep in 4 Jaces, 1 Doomsday? Maybe like that? Could do this, maybe? Trespasser and Hook. Hook is not very good against them. Trespasser could be okay. I want to try this. Let's see how this goes. It does feel weird to cut 1 mana spells with Shredder, though. Like that I'm not a huge fan of. It does make... Like, cutting Thoughtseize makes my Shredders a lot worse. But I don't generally love... Thoughtseize can be okay against them. This hand I'm going to keep. Our tutor's good enough. I don't really like the tutors in this deck, because the thing is, if you're playing Dig Through Time, you're not really ever going to have Delirium. 3 Undercities. Keep that for a event, I guess. It's so many. I mean, it is, but... You gotta better it. All right, here's the tweet. All caps, is inverter back? And then 17 question marks. Post. There you go. Clout achieved. My daily intake, my daily quota for Clout. That's a lot of damage. I mean, Undercity is nice at fueling Dig, though, right? And it is a blue-black duel, so it's like, it makes you need Urborg less. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of think the tutors suck in this deck. I feel like it's really hard to get Delirium. Plan is just consider and hope to God I hit Fatal Push. Don't think playing Shredder accomplishes that much. Or just block. Yeah, and then if they double... Well, the thing is, they don't have to double spell to kill the Shredder, right? If I block the Etching, they just cast one spell. But maybe it's still worth it. Dealt. Oh, now they want to cast a pump spell. Okay. They did pass priority the first time. Why on F6 before they got priority again? You know? I think I still like this plan. 2 Doomsday, 4 Tutor. I could even cut a Tutor, right? Could go down a Tutor, up a Sheoldred. Queued for the next RC, been out of the game for the last 2 years. How should I prep? A lot of Magic Online. I mean, if you have a group that is willing to test in paper, or even just like one individual, paper testing is good too, because it's like good to get used to the mechanics and different interactions, and like putting the triggers on the stack in paper is nice. But there's just no replacement for the sheer amount of games that you can play online. Holy shit, this mana. What do you mean? I got both of my colors. My mana can't be that bad. I got 2 colors in my 2-color deck. Why are you hating on the mana? Don't be a hater, man. Just appreciate. Ooh. Love it. Okay, this mana sucks. Oh, God. Is the bad list, and everyone think the archetype doesn't work? No, I mean, your list is probably a lot better. But again, I want to try it, you know? And you know for a fact that I would, not that I'm saying your list is bad, but you know for a fact that I would never play a deck like that. What are you talking about? We're not dead. I'm going to go Shredder Consider, and I'm going to cook them, all right? Shredder Consider, block, play Sheoldred next turn. Everything is going to be fine. That's actually a really good draw, by the way. Okay, do we discard a combo piece, or do we discard Sheoldred? I mean, I want to keep the combo, but I know I probably shouldn't, right? Fine. God damn it. Do I have to keep this? No, I could just graveyard it. I'm just going to beat them with Sheoldred. What's up, Target? Oh, chat, I wanted to congratulate Target. Let me see if I want to pull up the list. Where'd it go? MTG Melee. Let me find it. What place were you in? Because I can't search by archetype for some reason. Chat, look at this. Target got 33rd place with Acerak. What a legend. What an absolute legend. Can we get some W's in the chat for Target? It's so funny, too, because like I thought this deck could kind of be goated in paper, but I just didn't have the capability of testing it online because you'd like every time you go for the combo, you can't do it. But yeah, huge congrats to Target. Just crushing with Acerak combo. You'll love to see it because I love this deck, and I do own all the cards, so I may have to play this in paper. I am going to block the etching, I think. Yeah, I mean, Target's been playing this deck for a while, so they know the deck in and out. Mulled the 5 twice down a game in the match, combo killed them through 3 ball times. Dude, that's insane. You probably felt a lot better about playing it in paper when you don't have to click 500 times when you're doing the combo. What does the combo consist? So there's a couple of different ways you can combo. There is Acerak, Gwenna, and a cost reducer. So it could be Acerak, Gwenna, Relic of Legends, or Acerak, Gwenna, and Rutstein. And then there's also one that's like Rutstein, Rona. Like I think Rutstein, Rona, Acerak does it because Acerak costs 2, Rona untaps, Acerak filters mana. So there's a couple of different ways to do the infinite combo. Yeah, Rutstein, Rona, Relic. There's a couple of different ways to do it. Been spending most our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Kick bye. All right, surely I'll win this game, right? You know what's hilarious to me? I have 5 blue-black dual lands in play, and if I draw a Drowned Catacomb, which would be a 6th blue-black dual land, I still can't cast Doomsday Excruciator. Yeah, there is a bunch of different ways to do it. There's some ones with Kinnan, too. Like Kinnan, Gwenna, Acerak. This is truly the single best mana base of all time. Like there's nothing better. This mana base is peak. This is comedy, dude. This is comedy. The person who built this list just forgot about Shipwreck Marsh. Yeah, isn't Shipwreck just better than Verge? River, I could understand not playing River, but ooh, Gwenna with the Overlords. Gwenna's in Standard, didn't think about that. Wait, does that work? So if I have a Gwenna in play, and I cast an Overlord for its impending cost, does that untap the Gwenna? It does, right? Because it's the same thing as Beans. Yo, that's sick. Wait. Why don't we try... We should try that in Standard, right? You can just kind of chain Black Overlords, right? Because you tap the Gwenna for 2 mana, impend the Black Overlord, that untaps the Gwenna, you get another creature back from the graveyard, which you can then cast to untap the Gwenna again. This is kind of insane, right? Yeah, Glissa Overlords are nice too. They'll print Acerak and Foundations. I don't know about that. Returns non-avatar creatures. Oh, so you can't get other Overlords. Right. Okay, never mind. Yeah. You can still get something back, though, that might trigger the Gwenna. Maybe you play, like, a bunch of the creatures that cost less. Which I don't know how many of those there are in Standard. I think there's at least 2, right? I want to say there's at least 2. I couldn't tell you what the names of them are, but I think there is too. Do I try and just YOLO draw to find push? I mean, I'm just going to hope they don't have a pump spell. Well, it doesn't if they have a pump spell, right? That's why I was worried about not, you know what I mean? That's like there's some hesitation there. But it is really good if they don't have a pump spell. That's a good point, too. You can get, so the Black Overlord finds Rutstein, which then Rutstein gets back Overlords. I'm going to build this deck tonight for Standard, because I kind of want to start playing some Standard tomorrow. All right, so Gwenna, Overlords, Rutstein, anything else? Gwenna, Overlords, Rutstein, anything else that I should be writing down? Thoughtseize. Sure. What else can we think of, chat, besides Gwenna, Overlords, and Rutstein? The big Infect Dino? Wait, that one's not legendary, though, right? Or are you talking about Itali? Glissa, Beans, Glarb. Okay, Glissa, Beans, Glarb. Creatures that cost less. I don't remember the names of them, but I know there's 2 of them. I'm at 8. I mean, we kind of have to downtick, right? Nashi seems nice. I don't remember what Nashi does, but I'll write it down. I'm cooked. Not if I can find an Extinction Event. You ready for this? Bang. Extinction Event off the top. Right here. It's basically Extinction Event. If you squint hard enough, it's essentially the same thing. Might as well be. Which one's Nashi? Card Nashi. Nashi. Which one? Scion or Legacy? Or I don't think it's Searcher. Searcher? Oh, it is Searcher, so 4. UB22, whenever it... Oh, that's the one that gets back Legends, right? Oh, it also gets enchantments? Oh, it finds the Overlords? That's kind of insane. I'll buy that. Okay, I'm going to take my Shredder anyways. Am I just dead? 3, 6... They go Rage here. That's 5, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I am dead. All right, Dedge. Dedge. Gwenna, Overlords, Rutstein, Glissa, Beans, Glarb, maybe. Hall Marauder, Necromass, Swarm, Nashi. We can cook with that. We can do some cooking. I just had not thought about the Overlords triggering Gwenna. Like, that's kind of sick. What's up, Yam? We are playing some blue-black inverter, but 2025 style. 2024 style, rather, excuse me. 2024 inverter. I mean, that's just a good card, right? Play best of one. Just to make me feel better about myself. No, but I'm going to do that tonight at Golem Gamer. I mean, you could check the VOD to like watch the first half hour of the stream, but I didn't clip it. I should have had a mod clip it, and then we could have made that a command. But I haven't done that yet. Bronco. Huh. I'm going to try to wait a turn on this and try to find a cantrip. Push this now, next turn go Shredder cantrip. Is there a combo in there with Clement in the Overlord's impending cost? What's Clement? Monka? Wait, Jace is Jace is goated against this card. Hold on. Have we found the answer to the slasher combo? Yeah, cast Bloodletter, you won't. Jace is just kind of the nuts, huh? Gloomlake Verge. Okay, so plus here. Let me go Shredder Council. Do I get greedy and hope they don't have a second Thoughtseize? I should discard land here, right? I should discard land here, I think. I'll play around Thoughtseize. Yeah, Jace is really good because it actually does stuff other than Thassa's Oracle and the other Jace, which don't have any text. So yeah, that's a good addition. I like this Jace. No, not my Ledger Shredder. If they don't play a creature this turn, they can't, well... Ugh, that's bad. Because now we can't really go for the combo. Hopefully we draw Dig. Dig would be nice. That is definitely not a dig through time. Now here's the question. And I think I may have answered my own question. I was going to say, if we don't draw Jace, do we just go for it? So now they Croxa. Yeah, we just can't win, right? We are so dead. Yeah, the thing is, I don't think we have time, because the Croxa, we have to discard the land to the Croxa, which means we go to 4, and then we rip a land, and we're still just dead on board. Right? Even if I can cast that demon. Like, we just don't have any outs here. I can cast the demon, but... I needed to dodge, like, that torch the tower. That torch was huge. I think if they didn't kill the Jace that turn, I might have been fine. But... Alright, Bitter good. Definitely gonna assemble the Shelly plan. Invoke's pretty good. Extinction's pretty good. I'm gonna go down super heavy on the combo, I think. Go to like 1 Doom... maybe go to 2 Doomsday. Kind of want to cut my discard spells. Kind of want to cut... Spell Pierce is not that bad. They have Fable. Can we board out the tutor every match? I'm boarding out at least a couple copies. I don't want to board out a ton. Like, I don't want to go to just 2 Doomsdays, no tutors, right? Maybe that's fine. Maybe just having 3 total Doomsdays is okay. We can do this. Tutor is ass, though. I mean, would you rather just do this? Just keep in 3 Doomsdays? I guess that's fine, right? Yeah, maybe that's fine. I'll try that. That's true, I do have Dig Through Time. We could even maybe go down to 2. Okay, this just looks like a normal hand. Get out of here. Get out. I don't want it. Get out. Go. Go. Punish for not casting Heartless Act. I wanted to save the Heartless Act for something bigger. Debating on jamming Shredder this turn, but it's kind of awkward if they just go Fatal Push, but then we could play Sheoldred the next turn. Yeah, I guess, right? Because, like, if I hold the Shredder, I kind of want to go Shredder Heartless Act next turn, but I don't necessarily want to do that. I kind of just want to play the Sheoldred. You know what'd be really funny this game? Is if they cast Archfiend of Dross. You think they will? Oh my god, I want that to happen so bad. Well, now I can double spell. Do I want to? I don't know. Kinda do. Kinda do, kinda don't. Hold it for the Fiend. Yeah, it's probably just better to play Sheoldred, right? Let's just play Sheoldred. Because I want to cast this on Archfiend so bad. I don't know if this is correct, but I want to do it so bad. If it's wrong, then I don't want to be right. Yeah, I was just worried that they had the answer already. Like, they can just go upkeep, kill Shelly, then, you know, move on with their life. But I guess if they had a removal spell, they might have cast it last turn. Although, probably not. They still would have played Fable there. Please cast Archfiend. Please. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. If I attack with Shelly, they double block. I guess they double block, then I Heartless Act. It's probably okay, right? They clearly don't have push, because they would have just pushed instead of go blank, right? There's like 0% chance they have push here. Maybe I should have attacked with the Shredder last turn. Really? Kind of surprising they wouldn't hold... Oh, I guess they have this for Fatal Push. Okay, that's fair. Because if they draw the push off that, they can still use... They still revolt from the Fable. They do get to play the Kroxa, but I can just race the Kroxa, right? I think I should be able to. I do 3 in hand. They have the Hive too. Okay, well, just... I mean, I guess, you know. It turns out I can race the Kroxa. As a matter of fact, Streamer can race the Kroxa indeed. Let's go to 2. Giga Chad. I feel like I would have blocked with Reflection that turn. I don't know what their hand is, but... So it turns out, when we sideboard out the tutors, our deck becomes significantly better, I think. The other deck that my team settled on was Mono Black Demons, which I think has a good matchup into both Prowess and Blue-White. And my friend Seamus actually ended up losing his win-in for top 8 with Mono Black Demons. But he did actually splash green for Pact to Nature in the sideboard, and he played against Enigmatic 4 times. And he cast Back to Nature against all 4 of those opponents. And they were not happy, I'll tell you that much. They were not very happy. What is this mana? Come on, man. What is this mana? I mean, I'll take the Drowned Catacomb, I guess. What is this fucking mana base, dude? How can I never just cast any of my spells? Holy shit, I found a land that has a type. I repeat, I found a land that has a type. Alert the press, please and thank you. If only this was avoidable. Everything's fine. I drew the sewers. We're fine. Don't worry. Yeah, we're gonna go Shredder push. Everything is perfectly fine. Nothing to see here, folks. Move along. Nothing to see here. Probably should have discarded a land there. Although I don't know what I'm piercing. Because if they cast Fable this turn, I can't pierce that. Awkward. Well, not so awkward. Stare. Stare. You want pink? It's the closest we can get to pink. Is my remote dead? I think that's the closest we're going to get to pink. It's like pink-ish, right? I'll block. Slowly winning the race with these letter shredders. Maybe I'm supposed to attack there. It is funny, they can like force the shredder trigger, but because we both have Sheoldred, I don't think that matters. Chat, would you say this is pink? Would you say that this color is pink? Looks pretty pink to me. Pinkish. That's a problem. The Liliana? Not really. Tag it with Shredder. I'm just gonna delve the full amount, I think, because I want to leave up as much mana as possible for the Shredders. This is true, our dream. I mean, they have no cards in hand, right? I think I take Heartless Act, Fatal Push. And then we go here. Destroy this. All right, well. Sure. All right, this individual is a Lotus Field main. Never seen them play anything else. I mean, I can't imagine this matchup is good. Because our combo is turn 6. And they're a combo deck that's winning before turn 6. Okay, go. Hopefully they have scrying and not just have the Lotus Field in hand. Rough. Your turn. We can double Sleight and hold up Pierce next turn, which is nice. Oh, next turn. What is this next turn you speak of, streamer? All right, we will actually get a next turn. Confirmed not dying this turn, which is nice. Oh, wait, I can't... I actually can't go Sleight, hold up, Pierce, because I don't have an untapped blue source. What is with this mana base? Yeah, I did. I went 0-3 drop in the challenge. Nice Urborgs. Shut up. I will simply find a blue source, okay? Ah, well, that works. That's kind of like a blue source. Okay. Poor. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? All right, well, we're getting fogged this game, I guess. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I respect it. You got to find a way to beat Rakdos somehow, you know? How else are you going to beat the aggro deck that kills you on turn 3, you know? For the random matchup? I mean, their deck has a horrendous matchup against Rakdos Prowess, so I get it. Like, I do understand it. Pause champion. Hold. Okay, we're kind of cooking. Let him cook. Let streamer cook. Let the streamer cook for a little bit. That one I can't imagine is going to be relevant. I'm going to throw that out there. I mean, it is relevant if they draw a third Plore, I guess, but... All right, give me a Jace. That is not a Jace. Question is, do we YOLO? Do we YOLO? I mean, the answer is yes, right? Like, if we just exile all their win conditions, how do they win, right? The problem is they have Fog. But we have 6 turns, right? We should be able to kill them in 6 turns through a Fog, I think. I mean, I'm going for it, right? I can't not go for it. Didn't come here to not cast my fucking Doomsday Excruciator. Would it be exile? Oh, they're face down. Damn it. We have 3 turns. Why do we have 3 turns? Oh, because you draw an extra card. Okay. I want to know if I exiled my Jaces. I can always kill my own Excruciator, right? What are the odds I exiled all 4 Jaces, right? It's fine, we have a kill spell. Well, the problem is not us having a kill spell. The problem is them having a fucking Fog. A Fog is just Time Walk. I don't care about the Grazer, but I care about the fucking Fog that's in their hand. I'm more likely to lose to that card. Oh, okay. Well, did we have a Jace? Okay, well, I guess it didn't matter anyways, but... Da, 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 da. All right, negate me, dispute me, push out. Heartless Act, also bad. Problem is, I don't really have anything else against them. I guess Shelly is good, right? Just got 2 of these. Ooh, bottom the Jace on the mulligan to just have it in the deck for Doomsday. That's kind of sick. That is the most 5-hit thing I've ever heard of. Why did I keep these in? I don't have a good answer. Da, 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 da. I think that's good because I can go Shredder on 2 and then double cantrip on 3. Right? I think that's good. It's for Cherboka and the Dino. I'll take your word for it. If that's what you say, then I'll believe it. I'll believe you, Fae Frog. Paragon, thank you for the follow. Land has been secured. Land has been secured. Well, now I'm flooded. Probably don't need 2 of those. I would like that. That one is good. Folds on here. All right, well, I guess I have to hope that you can't beat a Sheoldred. Something tells me they probably can. But what's my other plan? Just die? We all folds around here. Maybe their hand is all Pores. I mean, Pour does cost them 6 life, so... Like, if they cast Pour and don't kill me, then they are going to die, you know? I have 4 in Grave. So I can only dig into a 1-mana card, which would have to be, what, exactly Thoughtseize? Now, we have 3 card types. I have Sorcery, Creature, Instant. Delirium would be sick here, though. I think I just have to dig. You see a 4th type? What do you mean? How do I get a 4th type? It's in our hand. Well, I can't get the 4th type into the graveyard before casting the Council. It's just not possible, right? I think I'm just going to dig for 4 mana and try to find a Thoughtseize. I think that's my plan. Maybe I should attack first. Attacking first is better if they have Otawara for the Sheoldred, so let's do that. I might miss a damage on the Shredder, but I don't think the 1 damage matters. Because if I miss 4, that's disastrous. If we Jace plus Tutor, we have win on Suspend 1. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying go Jace for 3 mana, Council, trigger Shredder, discard land, Council, Tutor Demon, with damage. Yeah, I guess, like, is there a situation where they remove my Sheoldred and don't kill me next turn? Right? I mean, I guess there is a world where that exists, but on 6 cards, it seems unlikely, right? It's probably just end of turn, bounce, untap, try to kill me. And in that instance, I think it's better to try and find Thoughtseize. Yeah, that's true. We don't need to Lyrium to get Demon. I think I'm going to go with my line initially. I'm going to go for the dig for Thoughtseize line. Ding, ding, ding. And I guess we'll take a... Consider. Sure. I don't think the second one matters that much. And I'm assuming they have Otawara here. I think that's what they were holding up. Sure. Don't think I need that one. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, as a matter of fact, they just have nothing. So, right. Okay. Well, in that case, go. We were like trying to, assuming they had Otawara the whole time. And I guess it turns out if they don't have Otawara, then it doesn't matter what we do. Okay, that buys them a turn, I guess. Not really. Can silence me this turn, I guess. I mean, they probably should silence me, right? Unless they're saving it for a counterspell. Ooh, you know what's a cool line here? We can actually go... no, it's actually not a cool line, right? Because I think I'd maybe rather just recast the Sheoldred. But I can go Council, trigger Shredder, discard land, and then tutor a second card? Oh. Right, I hadn't thought about that. Well, I mean, this is fine, because now we have Negate up, right? So we don't get to replay the Sheoldred, but at least we have Negate up. I didn't think about them just silencing in combat. I think they're locked. Yeah. Cool. Giganta. This hand's not bad. It's got castable spells, which is more than I can say about a lot of these hands. So I accept. I accept. I'll strike a violent pose. Just like the Fable there, and then we can slow roll the Shredder till turn 3. Honestly, I'm just going to do this. No, not that, this. And then next turn, we can go Shredder, Sleight of Hand. Probably discard, not sure. Maybe turn 4 Jace, turn 5, whatever, turn 6 this. See, this is a spot where the tutor doesn't look that bad. You know, if you already have the Jace. The tutor doesn't look as bad. Zombify. Second Demon or second Shredder? How far are we away from Delirium? I have Sorcery Land. This would be Creature. I mean, this is probably better, right? Because, like, if I take Shredder, I don't really have a way to double spell. I guess taking Shredder is better if I can find a cantrip or something. Could be okay. Beto push. Beatdowns, huh? Slightly punished for not taking the Ledger Shredder. Yeah, they're playing Transmog. I think I just go Jace Uptick. It's just the best use of my mana. And they can't really kill it, can they? Like, they can go end step, torch it to 4, untap, attack it to 2. Mute attack, torch. It's at 6 loyalty, though. So 4, then 2. Like, that's fine, right? It's bad into that. But now we have 4 types. Although... Okay, that is an interesting draw. So the council can find Jace, but I don't necessarily want to... Yeah, I know I can do that. I unfortunately did not win the RC. So maybe the play is just Slight, Council for Jace, pass with push-up. Next turn, Doomsday, turn after Jace? Maybe that's the line. Because if I go Council, what I can do is I can go Council, then cast Jace by paying 2 life, plus it to 4, but then they just go attack and torch it, and that's bad. So let's do that. Let's go Slight. Probably want to take a land off this. I really just want to find a land. I really just want to find a land, he says. All right, go. Land not secured. You know what we could do? We could also not Fatal Push this turn. All right, fine. Fine. Demonic for the Desert. So that if I resolve the Doomsday, the Desert can just kill them, even if they Thoughtseize the Jace after the fact. Maybe, yeah. But then, if they, like, against Thoughtseize this turn, if I get the Desert, they just Thoughtseize the Demon, right? So it's worse against Thoughtseize this turn, but it's better against Thoughtseize the turn after I Demon. Okay. Well, I mean, we have the Heartless Act for that. And their hand is just Urborg Torch, right? So what if we go Jace, Uptick, Shock, Pass? I think I like that. I mean, I'm still going to Heartless Act it, but... Actually, no. Probably Fatal Push the Beta Vault instead. Yeah, I guess they're both 2 power, so it doesn't really matter which one I kill. Oh, killing Giganta now would have been good, in case they had Atraxa. Yeah. Okay, I guess I'll do that then. I mean, this kind of sucks if they drew Transmogrify exactly, but... Like, in my head, I wanted to hold it up in case they drew Transmogrify, but maybe I just have to hope that that isn't their exact draw step. I drew a spell. Okay, so now they can go Torch, sack this, put Jace to 1. Which means I can't kill them if I draw Doomsday. If they Torch now. I guess they could just Torch in response to the demon, right? And now they can case for... I don't know, they can case for something. Well, this is not great. They can actually... You know what they could do? They could case for Thoughtseize, cast the Thoughtseize, take the push, then kill the Jace. That would be kind of bad. Katadin, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the sub. I did see that Fletcher's Johnson did do well at the RC. I think somebody said he got like 98th or something. But he lost his... He might have lost his PT winning in. They may also have another way to kill Jace, in which case they could just tutor for that. I don't know if they play more than just Torch Bitter, though. They might. This is not looking great, folks. Not looking fantastic. Beesh. Joel has hit the battlefield. Dig Through Time would be an insane top deck. Would cast Jace here. It's only for 1 card, though, right? Maybe I just have to try and find Dig. Right now, they could just get Atraxa into play. But if they tutor for Atraxa, they die to Demon. Or dig into Demon plus land. Hold. 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 Demon. 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 Demon my ass right now. Demon my ass right now. Immediately. Come on, man. Give me the demon. Give me the demon. Fuck. All right. I don't know if I have outs, but I will figure it out. That is definitely not an out. All right. We're dead. Okay, so let's see. How the hell do I sideboard against this matchup? Sweeper, not great. Path bad. Bitter could be okay. Invoke could be okay. This might be a Sheoldred plan. A Sheoldred angle, as it were. What else is bad against them? Just the tutors? Yeah. I'm just going to keep cutting them. I mean, hey, we got Delirium that game. I'm just saying. We did get Delirium. Oh, wait, this is no Sheoldreds. Wait, no, this is out. Hold on, I fucked up. Cut a couple of pushes, maybe? Something like this. Is Invoke actually good against them? Might not be. Maybe like this? That is true, yeah. We like worked very hard to get Delirium, and then they just ended up Thoughtseizing us. I mean, it has a Drowned Catacomb that enters the battlefield untapped, which is more than I can say about a lot of our hands. The blue Jace to help dig. The one... Oh, you're talking about Jace Reawakened? I gotta read that one again. That's the one that you can't cast until... It's the one you can't cast until turn 4, right? So blue, first, second, or third turns, +1 draw a card, then discard. +1 you may exile another card made by 3 less from your hand. If you do, it becomes plotted. -6 until undetermined if you cast a spell. I feel like there's better ways to accomplish that if you're just specifically looking for a looter. Invasion of Amonkhet. That's the Invasion of Amonkhet. Why is that one good? ETB, each player mills 3, then each opponent discards a card, you draw a card, and then it has... I mean, you're probably never flipping that thing, right? I can't imagine you're ever flipping that. Because you don't really have any creatures to be able to flip it. Don't play like I'm not going to cast this Excruciator on 6. I'm going to cast it. Not going to pierce that. I think maybe this deck should just have more dig through times. Is hard casting a 6-drop viable in Pioneer? It is more viable in a control shell. I think that there's some things I would probably change about this. Like, I think the better approach to a deck like this is just play more of like a blue-black control deck that just happens to have the combo. Like, you're not, you know what I mean? So you play a lot more counter spells, a lot more, you play sweepers, you play more interaction, and then maybe you play more digs, stuff like that. And then the plan is just like, kill all their stuff, counter all their spells, then cast this on 6. I mean, I still think that Dig is a better card than Deluge. Like, if you're going to play any number of Deluge, I don't know why you would just not play 4 Digs first. Like, you keep the cantrips. Consider Slights, that stuff is good. Cut the Shredders, maybe play 3 Digs. Don't play the Deluges, more Sweepers, Pushes, Thoughtseizes, stuff like that. Wouldn't Dimir, Jace, Tibalt be better? Dimir, Jace, Tibalt. Well, the problem with Jace Tibalt is that I think the combo pieces are more... They're not as, like, individually powerful cards. Whereas I think that both, like, Doomsday Excruciator is a combo piece, but also sometimes you can just cast it on turn... Oh shit, I forgot they could do the Bank Buster this turn. Sometimes you can just cast it on turn 6 and just attack them 3 times and that'd be fine. Not going to come up super often, but Jace is also just a really good card. So I think the combo pieces are individually more powerful. RC was great. I had a blast. Yeah, I should have done that. I should have paid 2 life to hold up the Bitter Triumph. For sure. I forgot they were going to get the token this turn. Alright, I'm off it. They found Duress, which they can just pay through a Spell Pierce. Well, the chatter is suggesting instead of playing Doomsday plus Jace, just play Jace Reawaken plus Tibalt. You know, they're suggesting just playing a different combo in a similar control shell. But I think that the Doomsday combo plays better with the cards that you want to play, like the interaction stuff. I don't know. It's close. Yeah, also the Jace Reawaken Tibalt stuff, it doesn't win the game on the spot. I think that there's plenty of decks in Pioneer that can beat you putting Tibalt into play. As opposed to this combo literally winning the game on the spot, you know? That's the big difference. Like, the Rakdos Prowess deck can just say, okay, you know, you do your Jace Tibalt thing, you exile one of my creatures, and I'm just going to be like, okay, well, I have 2 more creatures, I'm just going to untap and kill you. What is this Karuga? Why do I feel like I'm in danger? I feel like I am in danger. Why am I getting Karuga'd? I'm also very scared. Okay. Huh. I mean, let him cook. That's nice, right? Let him cook. Quintorius. Something tells me it's not Quintorius with Watery Grave Island. I think it's probably some kind of like, I don't even know. I was gonna say Garuda, but they played a 7, so it can't be Garuda. It's a 10-mana combo. I mean, yeah, but you're casting the different pieces on different turns of the game. You're not just getting the 10 mana, and your plan is not okay. I'm gonna hope to get the 10 mana and cast both pieces in the same turn. Like that's not what's going on here. You know. Steam vents. Are they like Grixis control with Karuga? Maybe. I'm gonna hold up Spell Pierce this turn. Should I minus now? Because if I think I should minus now. You see what I'm saying? What are they trying to do? Oh, they're gonna Mind Rot me next turn? I think I just let this go, right? If I pierce this, right? The Mind Rot's 5 mana, so if I pierce this, then I draw off of the Jace, I have 3 cards in hand. If they Mind Rot me, I guess I can keep Doomsday and just hope to draw a land. I'm just gonna let it go. I guess it is nice that the Pierce would trigger the Shredder there, but it's also like, I don't know what's going on, and I kind of want to hold up Pierce for some other nonsense. Oh, it is Quintorius. Just with a weird mana base. Okay. Good thing I didn't cast that Pierce, huh? It's a really good thing I didn't cast that Pierce. Because I would have died. We would have deceased. Okay, so now we can go dig for Thoughtseize untapped land, I think. Well, hold on. We can also just Demonic Counsel for Thoughtseize, right? But then we have to play a tap land if we do that. Is there something better I can get off Demonic Counsel than Thoughtseize? Well, the problem is if you're saying Demonic Counsel, Thoughtseize, cast Thoughtseize, rip untap land, then go untap land, Jace for Phyrexian. Yeah, that's probably the line, right? That's gotta be the line. Okay. I'm okay with this. So what was the rest of their hand? Their hand was Torrential Gearhulk, Spark Double, Virtue. Noted. We don't need Jason play. They can't win after we demon anyways. Oh, that's true, right? We just cast the demon. And they just physically can't kill us, right? Yeah. Right? Yeah, we're just gonna kill them with... Yeah, okay. And I mean, we also just have enough power in play to kill them too, right? Cast Dig in response. Oh, I was F6'd, but I probably should have. I just wanted F6. But I probably should have guessed the Dig, yes. I'm too addicted to F6, man. I can't get enough of it. Nah, but I want to. We actually got to the point in our Discord testing group where there was people in our Discord that decided to play the Demons deck, and they decided to metagame against each other, and they played one copy of Heartless Act to metagame against the other Demons players, which were just them, which I thought was kind of funny. Streamer is too good. Powerful Wizard assembled. What's this clip? All right, counter spells coming in. Fatal Push coming out. Honestly, I think that's really it. The Heartless Acts are actually good against them. The Bitter Triumph is also good because they break up the Quintorius combo. So I think that's good. I could bring in Sheoldred, but eh. Yeah, right after you messaged me when I was 4-0, that's immediately when the wheels fall off. So I actually have nobody to blame but Care Bear for me tanking in the 10K. Yeah, it was the Brennan deck. Everybody knows about the Legend of the Brennan deck. I probably should have played a Blue Source that turn. So I had the out of going double spell next turn, but I guess I could just consider into a second Thoughtseize here. Which I am going to cast this Consider main phase. So I would really like to find a Thoughtseize. That kind of works, right? So this is gone, this is gone, this is about to be gone. What does this do? Exile 2 cards from a single graveyard. Why'd they board that in? He said in our group chat it was your deck. So I built the initial shell for it, but he fixed it a lot. The deck that I built was terrible. The deck that he built was actually functional. I had like a bunch of 3-drops. I had like just a bunch of nonsense. Like elves and reckless Stormseekers. My version was not very good. That was DC. DC was so much fun. I had a great time. I didn't do super great in the tournaments, but doesn't matter. I had a blast. Wouldn't change it for the world. It was so much fun. No. Please no. Do I just not cast the Consider here? I think I hold, right? I mean, I guess I lose if they have land second Quintorius. But yeah, DC was so much fun. Got to hang out with a bunch of awesome people. I had Nando's for the first time in DC. That was dope. I finally got to experience Nando's. It was pretty good. I'm not going to say it was like I wouldn't give it like a 10 out of 10, but it was better than expected. I got a half chicken with half chicken lime cilantro. Or no, half chicken mango lime, sorry. Mango lime. I don't even know if I need to dispute this, but it's funny, so I'll do it. So in the main event, I ended up playing Rakdos Tree, which I lost playing for day 2, and then in the 10K on Sunday, I ended up registering the Gruul Delirium deck. I do have 4 card types. All right, how about we do this? How about we go Council, get Jace, then Dig. Don't need that. Then we can go here. I should have like tried to pay attention for Delirium when I was exiling with Dig, but I'm too lazy. You want to take Rivulet? Oh, I have Rivulet in play. Where's my Urborg? Was there an Urborg in that pile? I didn't see it. I'm blind. Probably should have selected the Urborg, if we're being honest. Perhaps should have selected the Urborg. I didn't see it. It's okay, I'll just draw Black Source. Perhaps might have been a good selection to do that. Yeah, they're making a treasure. A Lotus opponent said my Red Black Aggro deck was BS. Did they not playtest against it? I played against Lotus Field in this league, and they were playing main deck Fog. You do what you got to do. Like I respect the hustle, you know. How else are you going to beat this Rakdos Boros deck? Yeah, and the fact that we have 2 pieces of interaction up. I mean, I'm sure there are some, but, you know. Like, without playing at least a single game against the most played deck in the format, you know? At least play a couple games. The games aren't that long. It is pretty hysterical to me that we have multiple lands that don't produce black mana, and we're trying to cast a card that costs 6 black. The struggle is real. Lord of the Homeless taking a look at Fletcher's Johnson for 4 months. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for that prime. Hope you have a good day today, Lord. One thing you should know. Sing a chat. It top-8'd a challenge on Thursday. Just like everything about the mana base. There's only 23 lands in our deck that is trying to cast a 6-mana card. There's 3 copies of Urborg in our 23 land deck, and there's 2 lands that don't produce black mana. Like, what are we doing here, you know? What are we doing? Clever Impersonator. Okay. They want a Shredder. Well, I want a Shredder. You can't have one. Only I can have one. You see the De Beer deck that was self-milling and casting Thassa? Yeah, it was the one that was playing Demonic Bargain, right? I mean, there was really, truly nothing that we could have done differently this game. Nothing at all. Cease! Do I care about that? I don't think I do. I am. Which is my boy playing the Canadian RC. I mean, I think Tree is the best deck in the format. You know what's going to be very curious to see if people try adapting to Tree in the in the coming weeks. Oh, he means Benny. Yeah, you should play Tree. At least test it out. Like, the deck is just so broken. I think it is. I think that deck is extremely good. He wants to play a shitty 6-mana demon deck like this. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily recommend that. That is something I would probably not recommend. It's interesting because I think Tree was a very good choice for this weekend, but I kind of also just think it's like powerful enough. It's very, very good because it has, like, it plays a lot of the good Rakdos midrange cards, Fatal Push, Thoughtseize, Fable, Blood Tithe, all that stuff. But it's like mid-range with a backup plan, you know? How is Tree versus Landline Graveyard Heat? I mean, obviously you can't do the combo if they have a piece of Graveyard Heat in play. Specifically, Hearse doesn't matter. Like, who gives a shit about Hearse? That card could not matter less. When it comes to stuff like Leyline Rest in Peace, those matter a lot more than Hearse. But like, some lists play Feed the Swarm in the sideboard to be able to combat it, and you can also just play like a Rakdos midrange deck. You know, you don't necessarily have to go super ham on the combo. Like, you can just be a Rakdos deck with like Blood Tithe, Fable, that kind of stuff. So it's not ideal, but it is certainly beatable, you know? Stop. Drop. They could Carnosaur the Jace response. That's kind of what I was thinking about. But also fine, because we're just going to kill them next turn. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Why isn't Rivulet just Restless Reef? Well, the thing is, Rivulet can also kill them, right? And I think here's a great example of Rivulet being somewhat good. Like, even if they somehow answer both of my creatures, Rivulet means that I'm going to kill them before I die to my demon, you know? Like, there's just nothing they can do. There's no way out because of this. Reef? Yeah, but Reef has to attack. What if they just hold up a Fatal Push? One has to attack, one doesn't. There's so many. Well, it's funny you mentioned that because these decks used to play. What's the Bedeck Bedazzle? And Bedeck Bedazzle also happens to kill it the Rivulet, which is kind of hilarious. Yeah, I mean, we have one Rivulet, one Reef. We have one of each, so. Said GG's. I will give them the GG's. All right, cool. Combo not necessary. I don't know. I mean, we ended up 3-2ing with a horrendous mana base, so maybe there's something here. Would strongly recommend against playing the... I mean, the Island and the Rivulet are a little sus. I guess that it kind of makes sense if you're playing this many Urborgs. Also, kind of want to get the 4th copy of Thoughtseize in here. The Councils were pretty bad. The Perfected Minds were good over the other Jaces, and the Thassa's Oracles. The Cantrip Shredder stuff, a little up in the air about that. It makes you weaker to Fatal Push, but Shredder is good at fueling Dig Through Time. It's also possible this version wants to play more digs because of the Shredder Cantrip stuff. So maybe some things you could do with those Council slots, but also probably want a 24th land overall, probably like a 2nd copy of Restless Reef. Maybe you could also play Shipwreck Marsh, but I liked it overall. There's maybe something here. So much for all that shit talk about Doomsday Excruciator. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you're watching us on YouTube, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, YouTube.